Electrical Automation and Robotics Technology Allen Bradley Pico PLR Series B. It has 5 inputs, I1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. This includes stop button, normally close, normally open start button, normally open run button, and toggle switch. 4 outputs, Q1, 2, 3, and 4. Ladder logic and schematic diagrams. Navigating the programmer using the 8 keypad button, we can navigate and program parameters into the Pico Series B. Power on the device. The startup screen displays inputs, outputs, weekday, time, and run-stop modes for testing and feedback. The system must be in the stop mode to edit program contacts and coils, though we can view rung activation and edit authorized parameters 1 and 2 while run mode is activated. Press OK from the startup screen to get to the main menu. From the main menu we may choose the run or stop from the program. Choose stop and enter the program menu by pressing OK twice to get to the programming ladder. There are 3 contacts and 1 output available per rung. Newly created contacts are the normally open or make type. Letters with a top hat represent the normally closed or break contact type. By pressing Alt with the cursor selecting the contact letter, it changes hat to make or break. There are tons of different types of contacts, so many that I will not be able to cover all of them, so we'll just start.
The Pico PLR supports 8 100 to 240 volt input signals I1 through I8. On our ERT box, I1 through 5 are wired to our buttons and switch. There are 4 8 amp outputs Q1 through Q4 wired to our lights. Timers T1 through T16 may be programmed independently as on delay, off delay, single pulse, or flashing pulse timers. The timer scale is set to seconds by default but can also be added in minutes and hours. Plus and minus indicate timer appearance in the parameter menu. Authentication protection can be added too. Set point 1 to the desired off delay time. I set mine for 1 second because we live in an instantaneous world and I can't be bothered to wait longer than that. The timer relay has started via the trigger input TT1 and resets when it is turned off, but can also be reset via the reset input RT1. Use each coil of a relay only once in the circuit diagram to prevent unpredictable switching states.
If you need more than 3 contacts in series, markers are used like extra control relays to increase the number of possible AND conditions in series with one another. Counters may be preset to trigger after a preset count is reached. Programmable triggering for clock time. An analog set point can also be created. Keypads can be assigned P1 through 4. There are 7 coil functions available. Classical relays use the energize output type. There's also a negate energy and a set and a reset function. Use relay functions S and R only once per relay. If both coils are triggered at the same time, priority is given to the coil further down in the circuit diagram, and a flip-flop function. Create a new coil and then press the left keypad button to select the coil function. Use the up and down arrows to select the correct symbol. Let's make a start-stop station for one of our lights. Power always begins at the left side of the contacts and moves to the right of the coil. I1 should be first as it is normally closed, then I2 is our start button. Press Alt and arrow over to the coil field, select Q1 and hit OK until it sends you the cursor to the next rung. Move right into the field below I2 and select Q1, then use Alt to connect the contacts. You now have a basic start-stop station. Changing the coil type dramatically changes the effects of the coil output. Now hit Escape and you'll be asked to save. Save the program, select Run Mode, press Escape, test. You could also use the set and reset functions to obtain a start-stop feature. Connect to I1, select the letter and press Alt to change hat. Now connect the line to the coil, select Q1, press the left key to change the coil function. To reset, press OK until the next rung is selected. Add a normally open I2 contact, add Q1, and change the coil function to set. Fantastic, we have another start-stop station. It's the same, but different.